Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel. After 2 years of waiting, after multiple pre-orders and multiple researching into what edition is the best one for me to get, the digital deluxe edition is here, and as you can see I am playing the multiplayer. I'm not going to give you no walkthroughs of the story because I think at the end of the day that everybody should enjoy that in their own way. I'm not going to put up no walkthroughs of that because that doesn't make no sense. It would basically devalue your game by watching me play it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to do that. However, I'm going to feature a lot of multiplayer. Now, my thoughts on the game, well, it's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is synonymous with quality. Naughty Dog are synonymous with really great deep storytelling, and you know, it is no different in this case. I find it a little bit emotional, to be quite honest with you, because elements in the story, I can say this much, that it gives various nods and it pays homage to all the previous installments of the Uncharted franchise, and it does it in a really nice, touching way, I think. And it just basically shows that this is it. This is the last iteration of it, you know. So the story, I've played up to chapter 8 so far, but I needed to get on multiplayer just to basically see how it moves me after playing the beta. I have to say that there's going to be some division in terms of how people rate the frame rate, because in the beta the frame rate was different. It wasn't smoother than it is now. But one of my brethren is actually saying to me that he finds that the story mode looks like it's running at 30, and I'm thinking, nah, you know. But to each their own. But yeah, I'm enjoying the story mode and I'm enjoying the multiplayer. There are some good parts and some bad parts about the multiplayer, and it's not even anything to do with the game. It's just the way how people basically play it. You know, they don't play the objective. They want to basically COD the fuck out of this game, and that don't make no sense. It's very rare that I get into situations where I get injured and somebody literally just basically stands next to me and wants to kill every fucker on the map before they get round to freaking reviving me, not realizing that you can get freaking points for that shit. You know what I mean? Being support, you get support points and shit. But you know, they want to cut out this whole thing, so it's just down to them. It's just going to be one of those modes you're either going to like or you're not, or you're going to be turned off by it, or you're going to absolutely hate it. But for me personally, I'm really liking the multiplayer because it's just different. There's no exosuits, there's no fucking jumping 50 feet in the air. I can deal with that with Destiny, you know what I mean? Because that is what that game is basically designed for. It's a space shooter, and you know, non-gravity situations, I can deal with that. But you know, in terms of shooters right about now, I just want something different, you know, and this is something different, but what we come to expect from Naughty Dog. That, and also about my shooter fix is more or less sorted for the rest of the year. Now, pros out the way. Now I'm going to basically mention a con, which I kind of sussed out after getting into the nuts and bolts of the game. Now, the deluxe edition costs £64.99. If you buy the vanilla game now, you can actually get the DLC, the triple pack DLC through Amazon for 20 quid. And if you buy them both together, you will get £5 off the triple DLC. So you can kind of get it for like around 60 quid. Now, when I actually got into the game, I realized that there was just multiplayer. There was no co-op arena. There was no co-op adventure. So that's gonna piss off a lot of people because of the fact that, you know, some long-time Uncharted players do not play the multiplayer. They don't play the multiplayer at all. They play co-op adventure, co-op arena, you know, to their heart's content. And I think that Naughty Dog should have included a co-op mode in the vanilla game, to be perfectly honest with you. That's my only con that I'm finding so far. So I know that it's pissing people off without even having to ask anybody. For the fact that there is a co-op mode that's going to be implemented in the game, I don't know how soon it's going to come or how late it's going to come. But I mean, to be honest with you, you know, from Uncharted 3, you know, they should have took a leaf out of that. Even if they charged £60 for all of those modes in the vanilla game, I would still buy it. Do you know what I mean? But having to wait for that and pay that amount and not have a choice between playing multiplayer and playing co-op is a bit down for me. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just gonna have to wait, you know, and see how it pans out. There's gonna be 2 multiplayer modes. I'm really hoping that it's gonna be a decent set of maps, and the co-op. Obviously, Naughty Dog has basically stated that they are gonna continually support the multiplayer, and they're gonna have to anyway, because once the story has done being played on crushing level and on brutal, there's nothing else really to do. It's gonna meet the same fate as The Last of Us, and that's not a bad thing. But you know, reality basically tells me that there's nothing else to do apart from play multiplayer, you know. And there's a good percentage of people that don't even business about the multiplayer, you know what I mean, co-op or otherwise. You know, they will pay what they've paid just to play the story, and that's fine. But for me, you know, I like a little bit more bang from a buck, as it were. So in rounding off, Uncharted is everything I expected it to be in terms of story so far. I've played up to chapter 8, like I've said. Multiplayer is off the chain. Absolutely off the chain. The leveling up and the unlock system is really, really good. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but I'm going to as I progress. I actually started playing the game midnight till 5 a.m. in the morning. I think I played the story mode till around 3:30 in the morning and played the multiplayer till around 5. And then went to bed, got up, sorted myself out and got back on the game like around 9:30. And after a marathon session, streaming and stuff, I decided to make this video while I'm still fresh, as it were. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. Some real good players on this thing. I'm recognizing some of the names that I've come across while playing the beta, so it's all good. Being invited to quite a few communities as well, you know, so it's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, that's all I can really say about Uncharted right about now. If you're on the fence, I would just suggest basically just getting the vanilla game. If playing multiplayer is your thing, then, you know, by all means, you know, they have Command, which is a version of Control by Destiny standards, and you have another mode where you basically bring the relic from one base to another. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. And then you have Team Deathmatch, and then you have the ranked Team Deathmatch, and that's where you come up against, as Naughty Dog would say, the best of the best, I guess. And I think that is probably a different planet, but I'm not even gonna attempt to go on there as yet. I just want to unlock as much as I can, get into my loadouts and just, you know, and tweak them as best way I can. And from then I will try and hook up some videos for you guys. But in the meantime, please enjoy the tail out of this video, and thank you for watching. And as always, you done know the coup, whatever the game media platform, format, genre. Happy gaming, because that's what it's truly about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, please stay blessed. My God.